So there is actually a connection that I mean, it's supposed to be like a secret, but I can let you know. If you're a group of girls and you're together, your period can actually see out. Yes, that's bad. Can I tell you why? Hello everyone, welcome to Vibes with Dr. Ruth Grace. I'm the co-host Elizabeth, aka Lizzo, and I'm with the beautiful host, our one and only doctor. Hi, Dr. Grace. Thank you. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you doing? I'm good. I think I am good. Are you good? You do think, man? And it was the other thing. And when they can't in your very girls is my okay. It's a fool. The answer for. I don't know, but it's not inbox. It's not inbox. Okay. Oh, that's going to be that's okay. That's inbox. Like, no, last time we had an episode, and a couple of viewers didn't watch it. Last time we had an episode about inbox. If you haven't watched by now, go to our pages. See, it's good ones. Which had you get that, Dr. Ruth Grace? Very important information. Yeah, during the course of the week, Dr. Ruth Grace, we had engagements with our different young people in different schools. Yeah, to the Get Your Ways Out, that is GYMO. A program by which I had you guys which program? Get your mix out. Get your mix out. Who need it? Get your mix out. Yeah, and we have interaction with different young people. And this time around, since we know we have a robot, yeah, we were like, write all these questions. We take them to the doctor house. Take it to the doctor. When you come back from holidays, please go on. You know, that math was also a very interesting math. A very unique math. It has two very important days that are celebrated worldwide. The World Contraceptive Day, which I think that is why mainly you are having that mix-up. Exactly. And whenever I talk about contraception and young people, the questions, I am guessing the questions are going to come up. Yes. Are going to be in line with, hi, how is my body? Is my body normal? Is my body not normal? Exactly. And then the other day that we also had is World Abortion Day. Now in Uganda, we don't do comprehensive abortion care, it's only post-abortion care. So we're talking about it in Uganda terms. We usually talk about like post-abortion care, also about the main people and that. So yeah, I'm very inquisitive about that. Yeah, we for the GYMO bit was to talk about the World Contraceptive Day that we really actually celebrated. We missed you though. Oh really? It was one in the car. But you. Why are you university? What you in procession? Where university that one procession? Okay. We might go condom. I always have like young people having a lot of questions, Dr. Ruth, and I'll go in with the first one. Yeah. How can one manage acne during puberty? Okay. Acne. I said that it is embarrassing. So one, acne can develop this acne. No, is ringworms. Is ringworms a fungal infection in your body? And yes, usually comes with uchafu and also exposure in case someone else has the woman up quite quick and is naked. It's a fungus. And most people have that because really it's just personal hygiene. And then like have a primary, just figure out their bodies. They haven't learned how often to shower. Please, bunave. Yeah. So that's why you get to the woman, like your body gets a lot of that and it's accumulating bad. However, the question you've asked about acne, why manave or pimples, that usually occurs for both women and men. And why it occurs is because during puberty, when you're growing up, is your body produces a lot of body oil, okay, to make you look beautiful. But one of our episodes talks about the EE, the estrogen, and the TT, that's testosterone for men. So yeah, but everyone has a little bit of both. So that estrogen releases a lot of your body oils to make your skin smooth. Normally, your own skin has an oil gland, it has a sweat gland, and it also has the hair follicle where it comes up. So every hair follicle, and most of them where they tend to accumulate, gets into the private parts. That is, sometimes people get pimples in their armpits, pimples in their, in their 1% area, and then the other place is the faces. Okay, so the face, some people get pimples on their chest, others in the back. So any place that has a high volume of oils is more likely going to get pimple. Now, as a young person, is that normal? The question is, yes, getting pimples may be normal. However, what is not normal is that pimples are actually not going away. Most times when we talk about pimples and personal hygiene, it's because olamanga oils resija. Pimple comes because it's dead cells that are inside that hair follicle, where like a hair follicle is, and like a oil is, and like a sweat. So now the cells around there start dying, and then the oil is just accumulating. It forms like a round thing. Or you pop up the pimple, then it comes out like a white, that white thing up.
Dry skins, but until they have this pimples,
It's still oil in there and the dead glands. You always like change your pillows when you're sleeping. If you have an oily skin, make sure like you have that. You can get some washes that tend to reduce the oil that comes from your skin. I don't want to mention the washes because not every young person should use them, and not everyone that is in the part of reproductive age should use. Some of them are really dry up your skin and are not good when you're pregnant. That's why. But if someone needs that, then they can actually do that. But sometimes just washing your face more often, can be even 3 times a day, helps reduce the oils, not have enough pimples. But some people really get like very bad pimples, and that is why you should visit a dermatologist to actually help you with that.
now those I was need to ask like your skin care tips and that.
I am an open guy. I'll keep in my leg. But dermatologists will really help you with that. And if someone actually is having pimples and doesn't need this again, that then if you try to put like a personal hygiene part, it's because now they're infected. So it's actually an infection that needs to be treated. And that is when you need to see a doctor for the skin. That's a dermatologist.
The next one is it okay to use herbs to reduce menstruation cramps?
Menstruation cramps and herbs. Okay, nice one. So, but I think it's okay. I think people need to understand puberty. From Jan to June? No. Yes. Okay, fine. So all those changes that people will talk about is what usually occurs during puberty. Now, it's a time when the body is going to start deciding so which part is going to start growing up faster. For most girls, will get your puberty around the age of 8, 9. For boys, they take a little bit longer, so it will take maybe about the ages of 10 to 14 years. That time when your body starts saying, okay, now part to body, And why I'm talking about puberty is because most of these questions come along in that line. Of the time, so about what is new about my body, what has changed. You're no longer a child, but you're still a child technically. You're not an adult, but you're still growing when you Yes. So we can now go ahead with the mistakes.
So the question is it okay to use herbs to regulate menstruation?
Good. So someone should know what should be a normal menstrual period before we talk about using herbs.
Yeah.
So a normal menstrual period is something that normally will start around the age of 8 to 14 years in a girl. And a normal menstrual period should occur every month once it starts. If it doesn't occur every month, there's a problem. A normal menstrual period should also take not more than 7 days. So 3 to 7 days. If it's less than 3 days, nobody will see you. It is not normal. Why did you ask me that question? Do you know someone who has 2 weeks? Yeah, very good. They have to come and see us. Okay? Yeah, they have to visit a gynecologist immediately. So if it's more than 7 days, it is not normal. And then if there's also heavy bleeding, now I say heavy bleeding, most times people don't know what is heavy bleeding. Some people have normalized having, to use very many pads. Yeah, very many pads. Even if you're having maybe it's a 4-day cycle, but you're using more than 2 packets, that's a problem. That is heavy bleeding. And heavy bleeding is when you're using, if you have in 2 hours of
2 hours they're changing.
Yes, in 2 hours you're soaking up more than 2 pints. That is too much. That is too much, also not normal. And the other thing is about pain. Now, I know very many books have normalized period cramps, pain in your menstrual period, but it is actually not normal. When you're having pain in your period cramps, at least it's something wrong. Most times it's like you're having clots with the blood that's coming out, that's causing the pain, because it is trying to open itself, so it causes the cramp.
But then with the water that we drink from all still it doesn't work.
The water never was a drink or eat, right?
So we're doing all this for no one reason, doctor. They're telling us, take in home water. No, get your water bottle, place it on the stomach.
Yeah, now you see why they're telling you. They say you need to get a warm water bottle and put it in your tummy. Because, warm water, or some people it's ice packs, they help with deviating pain, more like pain. doesn't dissolve the blood, doesn't work, but it's more like at least helping with the pain sensation, so it lowers. So if you're having any pain during your period, that's not normal. That goes back to the question that you asked. If you're using herbs for your period pain, I do not know about traditional medicine, or they call it complementary something traditional medicine. It's a whole faction in Uganda, and it's supported by the prevention initiatives, which is good. It's like how Oluluza, I think for malaria. Yeah. Yes, those medicines work. Yeah, Hachigaji work. Those medicines work. The thing is, they're not going to take away the condition that is causing your pain. So if you have the pain, that is it. You know, thank you so much. So you can take your herbs, I think. I am not sure which herbs they are, but if you're having, my main concern is if you're having pain in your menstrual period, then it is important for you to actually check out with a doctor. If you do not know how to check out with a doctor, inform your parent. And then period pain, no more. I have seen men having those period simulators. The next time someone should donate one, and we have one here, and we just test out everyone behind the camera right now. For a period simulator, I can tolerate that pain. But anyways, I said a TikTok, so yes, and that's great. I mean, I do that, like, wow! And then for ladies, it's like 5, 7, 10. Okay, fine, I felt something now. Yeah, for a guy, you can't be tolerate at 2. Yeah, so that pain is actually too much. It's not normal. It's not normal. So yes, I think right now is the time when we should actually normalize period pain. Next question, Omar. Before what is the period for ovulation and safe days? Safe days. I will be the meanest person in the world. They're telling them no safe days. Yeah, in obstetrics, we do not have safe days. I hope I'm going to be like, let that me, I have used them. Congratulations. Good luck. Good luck with that. When they fail, it's okay. We shall receive you with open arms and answer you about your pregnancy. We become a mother continuously. Let period that there are no safe days. Now, why do I actually say that? Because what we know about the menstrual cycle, well, it has actually a number of days, right? When you talk about safe days, of course, it has to go back to the female body. It has a number of days. A normal menstrual cycle is between the period of about 28 days or 27 days to like 45 days. So it is a cycle that's not consistent. That is why every woman should know their cycle. How do you know your cycle? It is easy these days. I'm buying up for some moonbeams. I have seen moonbeams. Don't should purchase some and bring for you. Anyway. But now the moonbeams were simplified, and then you can use now a period calendar. I see the calendar exactly. So you can use the calendar on your phone. Now here is the catch. If you're a young person and have a calendar, your calendar knows you over time, at least a period of at least 6 months after using it. So you actually know what your cycle is. So if you're someone and the first month maybe like 21 days, the next cycle you're 28, next cycle you're 35, you already don't have a normal period. Your period is not regular. That means there's a change. Okay? And what does that mean? It means anything is answer for you. So you have no safe day. Whatever your calendar tells you. It's not funny. When you have stress, they can change, right? When you change your environment states, it's so bad. Yes, some people are afraid that the period changes when they are stressed, when they travel, and when food. So now, tell me when it's just safe day, when you have things like that. Me, I even miss those things. I don't know even how they count that. Because everything can go wrong. Exactly. So in the upscale one, you don't have a safe day because of those variations. And that takes me back to a little bit about like puberty. When a girl is growing up, we expect that a certain age is supposed to get a period, right? Now, when you get your period, some people do not actually get their period, and someone may be wondering, well, I say between the ages of like 9 to 14 years, when they expect to actually start having a period. Like, what happens in the that period? The age is going up, senior to be 16. That's actually okay. So, a girl, you can have a period or not having a period until you're like 16, 18. Now, when you get 18 years, that is where the problem is. If you get 18 years, I don't have a period, then to my mom will see. While we're in the mass study normal. That means me seeing that we're gynecologist to sort out whatever problem that is happening. Why? Because now at 18 years, or you need the reproductive age years. For then, if you're younger, it may not be a concern then. They will pull away the. So if you don't start out the issue earlier, then question mark. if maybe there's a parent who is seeing a child and after a period, that's why the parents get uneasy. And it is okay for them to get uneasy. It is the right thing because they're thinking about the future. It's like a boy who does it. Sending down. Yeah, that 1%. If just 1% is salute, even from bad for a boy. Yeah? Someone who has a box in the studio and to on you. Got it. So if your 1% doesn't salute even as a boy, like the moment you're born like this, that means there's a problem. And your parent will be uneasy from that point. Like, one eye knows it, but Jacob can say it. Okay? That happens. So now, we'll go to now of period, or if your period comes, then it disappears. For like 3 months, 6 months. That is actually okay for a teenager below the age of 18 years. If it occurs and you're above the age of 18, what do you see? We see. I have met a client who actually thought she was very lucky because she survived period cramps and she was having a period only 2 times in a year. 2 times. I was like, so you saw it,
the opportunities of the listings. And I'm letting your parents should come every time. But everybody, to see, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, but are you normal? Yes, yeah, you're normal. Then you continue. So if you're not having your period like for the entire time, then that means yes, it's not normal. Kati, abato, if you're below 18 years, why we say it may be okay for you? It's because when that period has started, your body is now trying to figure out what is the balance. There's something in our body, in our brain, that has to do the coordination with our ovaries and our entire reproductive system on how this should happen. So now your body is trying to say, what is my cycle? And that is why for ladies, you see, everyone seems to have a different cycle.
True.
Because your own brain senses that this is what it is, this is what it's going to be. Until now, if your own cycle hasn't been set, okay, that means you have your brain hasn't well communicated with your ovaries and your uterus, then your body now says, maybe we should have a period now. Maybe we shouldn't have it. So now sometimes you see like a girl who is very young, they'll be 5, 6 years. Not 5, 6 years, I think. It's a different condition, 5, 6 years. I'm talking about a girl who is about the age of 9 and above, between the age of 9 to 17 years, like 18 years. If your period is up and down, your body is trying to get a balance. Now, this is why some men get confused. Some men think that a girl's period should be at the end of the month. Like, it is now the 30th, the period should come. No.
It should calm down.
No. Some people's period starts around 28, 27, and others in the middle, others on the 30th day to the. Thank you so much. Exactly. And now for them, that is their day one, okay? Now, that is what their brain set for them, and it is okay. Now, if you're younger and your brain is still trying to play its balance, what may happen is sometimes you may end up bleeding out of them. So you're just in class, you didn't carry a pad today.
And now those are that is on primary level.
Exactly. And that is why boys don't laugh at a girl's body. I mean, and girls don't feel so bad about it. Like, yes, it can happen. That's okay. That's why we encourage a girl, let's just carry a sanitary towel. Yeah. And always talk to your senior women teachers. They always have at least that sanitary towel for your sanitary pad for you. Because it can just happen, and don't feel bad because your body is actually trying to figure out how to make you the best, beautiful woman you can ever be. So that is it. So you just speak about it okay, fine, thank you very much for doing that and dropping that bomb on me, but here we go. Continue, move on with life. Did I answer that question? I'm sure I need to.
You did, because we were talking about the 7 days and the ovulation,
yes,
which are really well elaborated and hence and explained because we're all different.
Exactly.
I think I have some days of mine and just these guys if there's a lot in groups, so I'm hearing, how many groups? So yes, then I don't know next.
Yeah,
because there is that a connection. Okay, we have
so that your brain lights up. So there is actually a connection that I mean, it's supposed to be like a secret, but I can let you know. If you're a group of girls and you're together, your period can actually see out.
Yes,
that's that.
Very true.
Can I tell you why? So in our noses, there's a connection to your brain, and then your brain will tell the ovaries, hey, what's up? And then somehow the next month, you're going to end up having a period close to your
and so on.
Close to your piles. Yeah, there's any way. Yeah, exactly. So girl cliques will tend to have a period around the same time. It's because of your nose. Guys, your nose has a small gland. It was put in there. For some reason, it remained in there. And then that gland transports itself up to a part in your brain called the hypothalamus. Now, the hypothalamus controls out of our hormones and what. So now, the more you smell each other's, be around, but what it is, everyone has a sense they give up. Exactly. So now, the more you smell your colleague around there, you're most likely going to seek up to that period. So if you do not like their period days, please wouldn't, okay?
Run.
They're wearing a mask. I don't think it will.
So I think I remember that in my in a wall, while like sleeping in the same like wall. But you would find like, she started like the 25th to the 28th in the end running. Then from the first to the 58th, cut it down. Yeah, so it was like it, and I was like, exactly, continue there.
So nature is amazing. Yeah. So as girls, we're meant to have girl groups again. If you are alone, it's also okay.
And there is this question, can they help that medicines? There's only 3 questions.
Yeah.
And they help a woman from conceiving. The herbs.
The herbs.
Because the question,
it's really the situation what happens is most women suffer with like having to get a pregnancy, right? And then what happens is bagile wasenga or mama nama wama la manji, they give them herbs. I'll give you these herbs to like help you. They even give the man herbs, and then they're wasting time. Why I don't like it? Because they're wasting time. In a woman's, if you're ready to have a child, have a child. If you're not able to have a child, then seek an OB-GYN consult immediately, especially if you've been married for a year and you're having regular sex. Now, what is regular sex? We recommend having regular sex. That is 3 times a week. So what 3 days? There's need to be like, and people go to, no, how many times a day you want to have is okay. But 3 times a week, and usually, like, people have a resting day, A resting day is for your partner's sperm to like be able to do what? To, recuperate, because men release and then sperms have to grow and those things. So yeah, so 3 times a week for the next 12 months, for the next 4 years. If you've not had that and you're struggling with infertility, then first have that. But if you're above the age of 35 and you still struggling with infertility, then that means I'll can be 20 that or would do or not do can be seen the joke or joke like a big guy. If you're having, like, if someone has that, now, what happens? The Muslims, they even come to us, we counsel them the same thing. You know what they do? They go and try the herbs. Now, they try herbs, most times, and maybe have, like, fibroids. Fibroids will be removed, okay? They can be managed. They can be removed when you try and have a pregnancy. Sometimes it's just the tubes are blocked. Someone says, Nedda, I don't know which medicine they use, whatever medicine they use. But they don't put that. You wasted time, uterus is getting older. If now the fibers maybe are now bigger, so the numbers you have now to have like surgery, or the tubes are still blocked. So it's still, they waste a lot of time
when get done.
Exactly. So I would say, I just recommend like anyone that is struggling with infertility, trust your OB-GYN. You are allowed to have a second, a third, a fourth opinion, but trust the OB-GYN. You can, the medicines, the herbal medicines, I will not talk about those. I'm not a traditionist. However, herbal medicines, as we know, but have a channel, clinic, they will still come back, and many of them will come to you and be like, nakeza coaching. Well, the problem of not having babies is not for the woman, it's on the man's side. Everybody, I want to be work with she. I want to be she much about damn. You want she, and then the man is literally the one that has a problem. And fertility, by the way, is interesting. It's a two-way street. It's always like the man and the woman. Almost 50% causes of infertility. So you can't just send, you have to always come with your partner and then you have that shake up. So do herbs help? The answer is they always did a diagnosis. So I would recommend come to the doctor immediately.
Oh wow. Why do boys experience weight gains?
Their body also trying to figure out life. So they also have to have a set balance in there, like the same thing happens with them. So it's also their brain, how they figure out that it's happiness. Exactly. So now that is why, as a boy is younger, their brain is not yet that mature enough to like coordinate what is happening and when they ejaculate. So a wet dream is still an ejaculation. It's just that it happens out of the blue. So I tend to call it a wet dream. So as a boy is younger, they're more likely to have like a visual or like more of a touch that stimulates them. Then they're more able to control what they think, what they see. So if someone sees like a very beautiful girl, they won't like just, ejaculate out of them. They're more able to control it as they get older. And that is where the wet dreams end. If someone is not able to control the ejaculation, the older they age, seek a gynecologist out. Okay? So I think from this episode, we have learned that you can still seek a gyne consult even if you're a child, even if you're below the age of 18, even if you're male, you can also seek a gyne consult. And as we close out, please guys follow us. We invite Dr. Ruth Grace at Richard Hart Uganda pages. Please follow our shows if you haven't watched. What are this podcast? Yeah, this podcast is for and please comment, like, and share, and let us know what else you want us to show. A question. Yes, and send in your questions. We'll be glad to answer those. Peace out and have a nice out here. Love ya.